Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving, and they out there chasing my peoples from Mexico. All these other countries, they chasing you because you don't speak no English. They putting you out of service. I'm already starting to see some of these level 1, level 2, whichever level inspection you're getting, and only infractions at the bottom say the driver don't speak any English. Out of service violation. Problem is, I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, that's nice that you gave him this white sheet of paper. The sheet of paper costs, I don't know, what, 5 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent, maybe a penny. So you gave him this sheet of paper that costs about 5 cents with some black ink on it. He can't read the paper, so it ain't, I mean, what's the point in giving it to him? He can't read it. What happens after that? I'm gonna tell you what happened. So far from what I see, Migo started the truck up and keep getting to the money. So that seems like there ain't no punishment from what I see. Until somebody tell me something different. Who cares about the violations on Safer? I know a truck driver right now. Every violation they ever came up with over in the FMCSA, he got on his Safer report. The freaking out of service on his record, I want to say, is past 80%. And guess what's going on? He's still driving. He's still driving. He done got the DUI, the marijuana, the bald tires, no brakes. Every violation you could possibly think of is on his Safer record. He's still driving. It still say active. He's still on the truck. He's still going down the road with the bad Safer record. He's still pulling freight. Huh? He's been in business a couple of years. I do understand that a lot of people don't understand that too. You guys do know if I would have failed the inspection, y'all do know I would have still been in business, right? I would have still owned the truck, still been pulling freight for that customer. I still would have, nothing would have stopped on my end. Nothing at all. I mean, like I say, you get a sheet of paper worth 5 cents. What I did with mine, I mean, I hung it in the wall up in here, but Migo threw it out the window probably. But anyways, supposedly, eventually, rates are supposed to go up. You know, the Russians, they having problems right now because they got to depend on my people now because they can't depend on the Russians. The Russians don't speak English no more, and they didn't cut off the ability to get your CDL from Russia now. They said they didn't cut that off. So now Vladimir is depending on my people. My people to stay in business. So for all my people that's up there, the Russians, Chicago, if y'all didn't see Tajir Woods' video, y'all need to go check it out. Hear what the Russian man got to say. He depending on y'all to keep his business afloat. And he don't want to depend on y'all. He want to depend on the Russians. But right now, as he say, you know, the Democrats done lost power. They ain't in power right now. So more than likely, he understand he gonna have to go and sell his trucks. He gotta sell his trucks. Now, you guys told me that these guys run freight for $1.10, $5, $30. That's what you told me. Then I got to thinking about it. I said, well, when I was there at the Russians, I can't think of one load that paid that much. I mean, it paid that low. None of the loads I pulled. None of the reefer loads I pulled was for $1.05, $2, $30, none of that crap. So, you know, I don't have any experience at that, but maybe you guys do. But according to the Russian man, they go get 100 trucks, you know, 100 trucks at a time. And his goal was to pay 70 trucks off a year. That's what he said. He said they try to pay 70 trucks off a year. In other words, the Russian man is running a cash business, a cash trucking business. He just got newer trucks. I didn't know they was paying off, you know, cash trucks that fast. You know, I didn't, wow, okay. So his goal is to own the trucks. The lease driver goal is to just keep leasing. Interesting. The person you work for, Vladimir goal is to own the truck. The driver goal is to keep renting the truck. Interesting. I'm glad Vladimir let me know that, because I thought I was doing it wrong. I thought the never ever plan was the way we all need to be going. Vladimir said they don't do the never ever. Vladimir said they get the truck and they looking to pay 70 of them off a year. But Vladimir feel like he got to cut back, so he looking to sell. He thinking he gonna sell about 100 trucks and collect $2.5 million. That's what he said. Send it off the auction, let it go for a little bit cheaper than what it normally would. He did the calculations. He looking to get a check for $2.5 million cash. He said he not hurting. If he got to cut back, he got to cut back. When the Democrats get in power, he'll regrow back up to 300 trucks. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, so not only is he trying to run a cash trucking business, not only is he trying to own the truck, by owning the truck, he's able to sell the truck and get this $2.5 million. Why is it I don't hear lease drivers talking like this? I need to hang around Vladimir, man. Y'all, what's Vladimir channel? I'm finna go subscribe, because Vladimir, he talking my language. He talking my language. Shoot, he talking my language. I ain't, woo. Never heard nobody talk like that before. How dare he come to America trying to own something? I wonder if he owned his house too, and his car. That car he driving in, he owned that? Or is it lease? I bet he owned it too, huh? Okay. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But anyways, back to the oil field topic. So, if they push all these unqualified drivers out the oil field, which they're not gonna do it, but if they do, will rates go up? That I don't know. I highly doubt they will. I just don't see it, because the reason why I say I don't think rates is gonna go up, because they claim they already hurting for drivers right now. So they claim they can't find these sandbox drivers. They got all this work, and guys, it ain't that. We all know. Everybody's been to the oil field. We done heard it before. They got all this work. They down, you know, the truck count down 30 and 70 trucks and all this nonsense. No, they're not. No, they're not. If I call a driver, wherever you claim you need 30 and 40 trucks, if I call a driver that's on that well right now, you know what he gonna tell me? Man, it's slow, man. Man, it's slow, man. We only getting 1 to 2 loads a day, huh? Man, it's still a wait at the well, man. You know, I ain't never heard nothing good. Have you? I ain't never heard, Andrew, man. It's just non-stop. It's just booming. I mean, we can't get enough loads in, huh? I ain't never heard that. But the incentive for me to go down there is the fact that I get paid next day. I don't have any insurance to pay no more. I don't have to pay the 3% factoring, and like I said, I get paid next day, so I can just go down there and, you know, just cruise and get the money. I don't know what you guys make in a day gross wise. Let's say, for example, truck gross $1,000 a day. The fuel bill is $300 a day. I keep $700 a day in my pocket. Well, 7 times 7, you know, 49. If I can keep all that, okay, well then that sounds like a good week to me. Okay, I'll go down there and cruise for $4,900, knowing I get paid next day. I ain't gotta wait on no money. I ain't gotta pay some carrier $375 in deductions, plus $100 in escrow, plus, you know, occupational accident and all this other crap. Man, I ain't trying to pay none of that. Plus 20%, I ain't trying to pay. That's too much. It's too much. That's why you're suffering right now. A lot of y'all suffering because the deductions is too damn high. That's why you want to come over here to CAJ Logistics, because I ain't gonna charge you all that shoe shine. Of course you gotta pay insurance. It ain't gonna be no $375 and all that. Shit, paying none of that. Making the insurance agent rich. Did y'all get y'all quotes? Y'all need to get y'all quotes, and tomorrow y'all need to let me know what y'all quotes are going for. I'm trying to figure out that the person that got the $80,000 quote, what's your quote come back? See if you, I want to know what your quote gonna come back to. Shoot. But I don't know, man. Right now, Andrew do a bunch of talking, so don't mind me. But we all know once Andrew finally decided to get up off the couch and start doing some work, you gonna forget all. First of all, you gonna forget the fact that I didn't took out 5, 6, 7, 8 months. You gonna just forget about that, just like you forgot in 2020. You forgot in 2020 I sat at the house a whole year. You forgot, just like you gonna forget now, because everybody know when my truck runs, money is being made. They know when my truck runs, money is being made. It would be a lot easier for me to do sandbox. I wouldn't have to get a trailer, get a blower, get all that, and I could easily put my own trucks onto my own self. It's unfair that I get contracts like this. You know, it's just sometimes trucking can be unfair. I'm not saying I'm gonna go do any of this, by the way, just so y'all know. But I did sign up. Like I said, they're doing the background check and all that right now. But what I try to do is talk to drivers that's there. I get on TikTok and YouTube and I try to watch videos, you know, see what's going on, see what y'all complaining about. I look on Facebook Marketplace and see how much equipment going up for sale. I was really going down there to try to help Light Daddy out when he got his first truck. It's just I don't know when that's gonna be, if that's ever gonna be. You know, that's really why I was gonna go down, because if he go down there, then I go down there, and then we work together, I can kind of help him come up. He got a lot of coming up to do, you know. But for me, man, I'm just trying to stack a bunch of money up. You already know. To do what? To get the house. Okay, as long as you know. Long as you know. How do you get the house? Paperwork. Okay, as long as we got that understood. Paperwork. Got that? Okay, now that we know it's paperwork, I just go out there and stack the cash. I'm done paying insurance. All the insurance payments is over with until November. I got to renew. I don't know if it's in November or October. I think it's November 15th. I get a new insurance quote. Plus I had 1 year of authority, so that's even better. If y'all send me some sandbox settlements, that's what I need. Yeah, send me some sandbox settlements so I know what's going on. I'm gonna put my email address down in the comment section. Send me some real world sandbox settlements, and then that'll help me better, you know, understand if I want to come hang out with y'all or not. But it's gonna be at the end of July. If I did, it'll be the end of July. End of July. It ain't gonna be right now. August 5th, that's when the kids go back to school. From August 5th to about May 5th, I'm looking to work. Did I give you a big enough timeline? August 5th to May 5th, I'm looking to work hard. May 5th, we looking to play Grand Theft Auto at our own property, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, when the kids go back to school, man, that's when I'm looking to dip out. Start working hard. Like I said, ain't nobody gonna remember the fact that I took off at all, and no one's going to care. And yes, I'll still be doing the YouTube videos. Y'all will still, well, y'all probably stop the trolling. You know, when I start working hard and stuff, people don't troll me no more, because it's like they know every day the truck run, pure profit, and they don't like that. They don't like that, you know. They don't like that. But hey, I gotta give you some hope. The hope is the truck could break down any day. Any day the truck could break down. That could be it. That could be the end of the YouTube channel. Everything. Everything just boom, poof, poof. Everything goes. So that's the hope for the people that need that hope. For everybody else though, I need some sandbox settlements. I don't want no hopper. I don't want nothing to do with no hopper. You stay with the hopper, the end up and all that down there with the wet sand and the sideways sand. That's for you. And then you can send me some pneumatics though. Send me some pneumatic settlements now. Yeah, send me. We ain't above not pulling pneumatic. Send me some pneumatic and some sand bots, Liberty bots, Halliburton bots. Show me something now so I can get in here and get the planning. Cause brother Andrew, like I said, man, brother looking to run hard. I like the oil field too, man, cause it's a lot easier to pass time and hang out with people, man. When you in the oil field hanging out with people, time pass, it's easy, money just come in and it just rack in, you know. At least back when I was doing it. But when you OTR, drive in by yourself, and you only listen to the radio, man, ain't no civilization. That's why I don't want to drive a truck now, cause I be hanging out with too many people. It's hard to leave. Once you come back to, we call this planet Earth. When y'all get out the truck, come back to planet Earth, you start making friends again, hanging out with everybody shoot, you know what I'm talking about? Pool parties and all that, shoot, man. Brother Andrew trying to eat in August. Plus, brother Andrew got this girl I'm trying to talk to, but I ain't said nothing to it yet. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't said nothing to it yet. I added it on Instagram yesterday though. See how that go. Anyways, man, I feel good about it here, man. I got another video already in there on the laptop, rendering and editing. I need those settlements though. How Andrew gonna come? How I'm gonna come here and get on the oil field if you ain't sending me no settlements? Sell me the hope. I need the hope too. Send me the settlements now. All y'all that's out there, you know, talking about this 4 and 5 and 12 wheels and 30 wheels, they told us the same thing. Send me the settlements. I know I'm not gonna get no settlements, but it's all good. Email pinned in the comment section. Convince me. That's all I'm saying. Convince me. Not the Soontai guy. I don't want no settlements from no carriers, no Soontai guys. You keep the settlements. I need real drivers send me a settlement. I don't need, because I don't want to see the top settlement. I already know what the top settlement is. Made up, if you ask me.